सब्सक्राइब करें हमारे चैनल सर्वटेक को और फिर देखें नीट एंट्रांस एग्जामिनेशन के लिए बायोलॉजी के वन लाइनर्स क्वेश्चन का सेट नंबर 28 फ्रेंड्स। तो चलिए पूर्व की तरह हम वीडियो को स्टार्ट करने के पहले कुछ कमेंट सेक्शन में डाले गए कमेंट को देखते हैं। जैसे कहा गया था कि इस प्रकार का क्वेश्चन कभी नहीं पूछेगा नीट में, तो इसके आंसर में हम कहना चाहते हैं कमेंट सेक्शन में मैंने दिया है। जैसे वन लाइनर क्वेश्चंस है, व्हिच ऑर्गन इन द ह्यूमन बॉडी प्रोड्यूसेस बाइल। तो रिप्लाई सेक्शन में इसका जो रिप्लाई दिया गया है वह इस प्रकार है। जैसे एमसीक्यू टाइप क्वेश्चंस बनेगा, व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग ऑर्गन इन द ह्यूमन बॉडी प्रोड्यूसेस बाइल। ऑप्शन नंबर ए लीवर, ऑप्शन नंबर बी पेनक्रियाज, ऑप्शन नंबर सी किडनी, ऑप्शन नंबर डी हार्ट एंड ऑप्शन नंबर ई स्प्लीन एंड ऑप्शन नंबर ई को इस प्रकार भी बदला जा सकता है, नन ऑफ द एबव। और ऑप्शन नंबर ई को इस प्रकार भी बदला जा सकता है, मोर देन वन ऑफ द एबव। तो इस प्रकार से क्वेश्चन मॉडरेट होकर के पूछे जाते हैं। अतः वन लाइनर को याद करना भी एमसीक्यू टाइप क्वेश्चंस को सोल्व करने के लिए बहुत ही आवश्यक समझा जाता है। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं आज के वीडियो को। क्वेश्चन नंबर फर्स्ट है, अर्थात क्वेश्चन नंबर 92 है इस सीरीज का। व्हिच पार्ट ऑफ द ह्यूमन डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम एब्जॉर्ब्स मोस्ट ऑफ द न्यूट्रिएंट्स फ्रॉम द फूड। इट इज द स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन। And again I am going to describe that a small intestine is the largest part of our alimentary canal, in which mostly the process of absorption take place, and finally all the nutrients from the food is absorbed and sent to blood through the system of lacteals or blood system. Next, what is the function of the lens in the human eye? It focuses light onto the retina, and we know that retina is the most sensitive part of our eye on which the image is found in inverted form. Next, what is the name of the process by which food broken down into simpler substances in the digestive system? It is the process of digestion by which food is broken down into simpler substances in the digestive system, and we can see with the help of enzyme. Various types of enzymes will digest the components of the food, and these enzymes are maltose, lactose, protein digesting enzyme, pepsin, trypsin, lipid digestive enzyme, lipase, and so many types of enzyme such as nuclease, which digest nucleic acid. So, here the process by which food is broken down into simpler substances in the digestive system is known as digestion, and the process of digestion takes place in presence of the enzymes which are biocatalysts and basically protein as I have described. Next, what is the term for the network of the nerves that carries signals between the brain and the rest of the body? It is the nervous system. Nervous system refers to the network of nerves that carries signals between the brain and the rest of the body. Nerves are the part of the nervous system which conduct the signals or the information from the brain and the spinal cord to the rest of the body, and they constitute the nervous system. And nerves are also made up of nerve cells or neurons, and in other sense neurons is the basic unit of nervous system. Next, which part of flower produces pollen? The stamen, which produces pollen. Pollen is the male gamete produced by the flowering plant. Next, what is the function of the muscle mucus in the respiratory system? It traps dust and pathogens, preventing them from entering the lungs. It is the most important for our respiratory system. When we inhale the air from the atmosphere, the air may contain pathogens and dust and mucus inside our nose mixes with them and prevents them from entering the lungs. It is the primary process in the respiration of animals, particularly mammals. Next, what is the name of the process by which plants respond to light? It is phototropism. Phototropism is the process by which plants respond to light. Next, what is the scientific name for the study of fungi? The scientific name for the study of fungi is mycology, or in simple way, we can say mycology is the study of fungi. Fungi are the plants having no chlorophyll. They are heterotrophs, not autotrophs, because they cannot synthesize their own food by the process of photosynthesis. And just here, a similar type of questions may be asked. A study of algae is known as phycology. So, mycology for the study of fungi and phycology for the study of fungi. And similar type of term may be given to lichen, which is the combination of algae and fungi. And lichen is the indicator of the pollution. It indicates the SO2 pollution mainly. And a study of lichen is known as lichenology. So, you should have to remember that a study of algae, phycology, a study of fungi, mycology, a study of lichen, lichenology, and a study of these macroscopic organisms such as algae, fungi, virus, and lichens are together known as microbiology. Next, which gas do humans exhale at a waste product of cellular respiration? During the process of cellular respiration, which takes place inside the mitochondria of the cell, carbon dioxide and H2 are found and a large amount of energy liberated. So, this is the carbon dioxide which humans exhale as the waste product of the cellular respiration. Next, what is the name of the process by which an insect sets its outer skeleton to grow? This is the process of molting. Next, what is the infection of the epiglottis? What is the function of the epiglottis in human body? It prevents the food from entering the windpipe or trachea during the swallowing. We know there is a single passage for the incoming air and for food. So, when we take food, the epiglottis prevents the entry of the air inside the windpipe. And during the ingestion of the food, the windpipe is covered with epiglottis, a flip-like membrane. Next, what is the name of the process by which plant bend toward or away from the stimulus such as light? This is the phototropism, as I have discussed above. Next, which type of blood vessels carries blood from the heart? It is arteries, which carries blood vessels which carries blood away from the heart. There are mainly two types of vessels. One is artery and other is vein. Artery conveys the pure blood or oxygenated blood from the heart to all parts of the body except pulmonary artery. And in reverse, the veins which contain impure blood and carry blood from all parts of the body into the heart. So there is a great difference in between the artery and veins. I have discussed shown in points on the arteries and vein prior, and here also arteries contain pure blood, exception pulmonary artery. Vein contains impure blood, exception pulmonary vein. Next, what is the name of the process by which water moves through the plant from roots to leaves and evaporates from the leaf surface? This is the transpiration, steam or cohesion tension theory. Much about the question number 104. Arteries contain pure blood, veins contain impure blood, both have exception. Veins carries blood from all parts of the body inside the heart. Arteries carries pure blood away from the heart to all parts of the body. Now, question number 106. Which part of the cell is responsible for storing water, nutrients, and waste product? It is the vacuole. Vacuole is the largest part of the shell inside the plant cell, and a number of more than one or one vacuole inside the animal cell. They are a small sized space inside the cytoplasm, and vacuole is covered with a thin membrane called tonoplast, and it is the vacuoles which store water, nutrients, and waste products inside the plant cell mainly. And due to the presence of the large side vacuole inside the plant cell, the nucleus is pushed towards the periphery. Next, what is the term for the rigid outer layer of the plant cell that provides structural support? It is the cell wall, which constitute the outer layer of the plant cell and distinct and differentiate plant cell from the animal cell, which has no Cell wall as the outer layer. Cell wall consists of a complex top of carbohydrate, we can say polysaccharide. Cell wall is made up of cellulose. Cell wall is the structure which differentiates plant cell from the animal cell. Cell wall provide a rigid structure to the plant cell. Cell wall protect plant cell from the external injury. Next, which gland in the human body regulates metabolism and is located in the neck? It is the thyroid gland, which is the largest gland, weighs about 40 grams, which is located in the neck on the both sides of the trachea. It is the thyroid gland which secretes thyroxine hormone. It is the thyroxine hormone which regulates metabolism. It is the thyroid gland which swells to form goiter. It is the thyroid gland which secretes thyroxine, and thyroxine is a hormone which contains iodine. So, in deficiency of the iodine or insufficient function of the thyroid, goiter is formed. Goiter means ghoga, ghenga in Hindi. Next, the brain along with the spinal cord form the central nervous system, or you may say central nervous system is consists of brain and spinal cord. Brain has the lowest part, medulla oblongata, from which a spinal cord arises, and their branch goes to our hands and foot. Next, what part of the brain is involved in the thinking, reasoning, and problem solving? This is the cerebrum, which is also the largest part of the brain and is divided into two hemispheres. Both hemispheres are joined together corpus callosum, and it is the part which is involved in the thinking, reasoning, and problem solving. Next, what part of the brain controls reading, thinking, learning, speech, emotions, plant, muscle movement like walking? It is also cerebrum, and similar type of questions have been given together, which will help you in learning. Next, what part of the brain is responsible for the controlling balance and coordination? This is the cerebrum, the part of the brain responsible for controlling the balance and coordination. And once again, similar type of questions are taken together. What part of the brain helps in the regulation and maintenance of the voluntary muscular activities like walking, posture, etc.? It is also the cerebellum. Next, which part of the brain is responsible for regulating basic bodily functions such as breathing and heartbeat? It is the brainstem. Next, the part of the brain from which a spinal cord originates. It is the medulla oblongata, which is the lowest part of the brain from which the spinal cord originates. And from the spinal cord, we know that many spinal nerves arise. These are 31 in number. So we should have to know that the spinal nerves are 31 in number, arises from the spinal cord. And so far the cranial nerves are concerned, they arise from the brain. Next, which part of the brain is responsible for regulating vital functions such as heartbeat and breathing? The medulla oblongata. Next, similar type of questions: which part of the brain controls the heart or heartbeat? It is the medulla oblongata. Next, which part of the brain controls the pituitary gland? It is the hypothalamus. And about the pituitary gland, we know pituitary gland is situated in the ventral side of the brain. It is attached to the hypothalamus. Pituitary gland is known as the master gland. Pituitary gland secretes many hormones such as growth hormone, milk secreting hormone, oxytocin, and pituitary is known as master gland. Hypothalamus is known as supermaster gland. Hypothalamus controls the secretion of the pituitary gland, and pituitary gland in turn controls the other endocrine glands. So, pituitary gland is known as master gland, and hypothalamus is known as the supermaster gland. Now, next question, hypothalamus produces hormone that control the secretion of the anterior pituitary gland, and it also produces oxytocin here. We know that pituitary gland has two parts. One is anterior lobe and other is posterior lobe. Anterior lobe secretes the hormones of the pituitary glands, whereas the posterior lobe is under the direct control of the hypothalamus, and it only stores the two types of hormone. One is oxytocin and other is ADS antidiuretic hormone. So, production of oxytocin is the secondary character of the hypothalamus. Next, which part of the brain regulates many autonomic functions including temperature control, hunger, and sexual behavior? It is the hypothalamus. And the last question of this video, which part of the brain is also known as the emotional brain? It is the limbic system, under which hypothalamus is taken. Now, I am going to conclude my video. Thanks for watching, and I hope that this video will again important proof. Thanks for watching. Having a good night.